Hello, it's fishbulbgeek, and after a brief interlude to play with the dog for a while, who was feeling a little bit lonely, I suspect, I have been recording a lot lately. She's all fussed out now and sleeping on the couch, bless her. Bless her cottons. Yes, we are back to uh, listening post alpha. Now I see that mineral there, but we're just going to check the top corner of the map just in case. I don't think there's much on this planet. Oh, well, I'm actually wrong about that. What else is that? I'm kind of glad I came up here now. I almost didn't bother because I didn't think there was actually going to be anything up here. Whereabouts is that going to be? Ah, right there. As it happens. No, get out. Okay. You're stuck. Don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. Come on. Come on. Maybe just get into the Mako and change the Mako's position. That might be better. Alright, Mako. That's better. There's a weird glitch there. I should have realistically been able to walk around that properly. And well, that's an unnecessary turning around, isn't it? What's this up here going to be? Probe? Or, ooh, some sort of cap? Nope. Coming here later. Right, what's the map say? Right, so I'll just go south for now. Find that other bit of mineral that was around here somewhere. And then, if I remember this mission correctly, there's some fun little interaction with the listening post. It was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Come on, pop in my radar. There it is. Easier to go up this slope. I think there'd be a heat thing on this planet since it appears to be almost entirely volcano. I mean, look at that sky. That's very ominous, although that bit's just stunning. But yeah, that over there, that just looks like a volcano fallout. And there's that. Which I think this makes this one of the more visually interesting planets to land on. Oh, that was a much bigger dip than I expected. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Right, can I actually do anything with that yet? Come on. Come on, Rex, move out of the way so I can get the generator hooked up. Rex! Rex! There we go. Now, are you... You're just a Marine. Well, not just a Marine, but...
First Lieutenant Durand, ma'am. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
We heard you needed some backup.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. But I guess your ship couldn't carry us all. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men. I'm the ranking officer.
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
They're not animals, they're a sentient species. You study history? They're called Rachni.
Never heard of them. Can't say I care. What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a craft load more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Do what you can to secure your position. We'll see if we can get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the woman. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
Yeah, with the guns and everyone else, that was a good time to hold the conversation. It is interesting to have turrets that are shooting at somebody else rather than you for once, though, which is nice. What's everybody armed with? Garrus, you're seriously rocking a pistol, a crap pistol at that. Yeah, you can stick with that. I gave you a... Oh, you're... That's what that looks like? I thought the Spectre one was black with red lights on it. I guess not. Basically, just survive the waves. It's not complicated, but it is interesting in that it's a base in the middle of nowhere, and you've got the... I mean, this mission only pops. In fact, that section, the galaxy cluster only pops after completing Noveria, because otherwise you wouldn't know what the Rachni are. I think we have to survive a couple of these waves, really. Oh, Garrus got poisoned.
Not much time left, Commander.
Alright, so there's nothing else around here. What's over this generator? What's over in this one? Another medkit that I don't need. Ooh, upgrade kit. And a grenade that I didn't need either. To be fair, you almost don't need to bother. Well, on this difficulty, you almost don't need to bother doing anything. Marines, once you've got the generator hooked up, the Marines can more or less take care of themselves. Just make sure that the poison doesn't overwhelm anyone. And it's much better to be proactive rather than sitting back, I find. Getting in amongst the swarms, you can take them down. Oops, take them down a lot faster. See, those guys are mostly taking care of that lot over there, no problem. And yes, I think that's us done. And hello, Lieutenant.
Holy hell, ma'am. Talk about a near-run thing. You alright?
Never mind me, are you alright?
Still on my feet. We've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight. None of us will be standing for long. There's one other thing I should mention. One of our other listening posts went offline 3 days ago. I don't know if it's coincidence, a pirate raid, or what. But if you want to check in on them.
We'll check on them. I don't know why there are Rachni loose out here, but I intend to find out.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right, that must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
Just point us in the right direction.
You don't have to do that, Commander. We've bled them. We can probably hold until a bigger ship arrives to get us off-world. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander. Thanks.
Okay, so honestly, there are 3 Marines. We can fit 3 people on the Normandy, no problem whatsoever. It's 3 Marines. Now, if say you made a bigger camp and populated it with a dozen Marines, maybe a dozen might stretch the life support systems, ration, power, whatever. Maybe that could conceivably be too much for the Normandy. But 3 Marines, 3 Marines is not going to break the bank, especially when we could get out of there and just drop them off. So yeah, I think we can handle 3 Marines. It's one of those situations where I wish they'd put more. Disconnect Mako. I wish they'd put more people on the map to make it slightly less ridiculous when that statement is made. Now, that map is... Oh! That's not the Rachni infested mine. I could have sworn that was. I might nip up back to there then. Alright, that's completely my bad. I really thought that was the Rachni infested mine. With the boreholes, or sinkholes, or whatever it is. Did the Mako get hit by... No, the Mako didn't get hit by anything. Just that one red there. That was probably from me bouncing about, to be honest. For a second I thought the Mako had been nailed. But the Rachni didn't get close enough to spit poison at it. Alright, so I had to go... It's up here somewhere, isn't it? I think. Oh, okay, more Rachni. A wonder if we had to do the whole bit, oh god, with the listening post first, because that just goes straight through the shields. It ignores the shields. Please don't miss them. Ah, too high again. Oh, I can't believe that was too high.
Clear.
A random bit of combat there. Let's make sure they're not going to get us again. Oh, I think it must be up there. Unless potentially I'm getting it wrong, you have to go to the mine and then somewhere else, but I don't think so. I'm now not sure if that's what happens or not. Oh.
Heading out.
So yeah, they were going down and then they broke through into Rachni infested tunnels. Presumably that's where the rest of the miners went. That's probably why there's a mine. Because obviously people were mining this planet, as well as installing a listening post. Maybe that's why they think a listening post will get away with it. Because there's miners here, there's already cover, so to speak. Alright, so top of the map, we'll find this bit, and normally it could be anything. See if we can't find any more random nests of Rachni to destroy. Yeah, that one wasn't too far away. At least it's not as bad as a Thresher Maw. At least the Rachni can't pop up randomly from underneath you and just destroy you just by emerging from the ground. And their spit is dangerous, but it won't absolutely wreck your day with one hit. Oh, I think it normally takes 2 hits. Oh, what's that? Ah, just a bit of terrain. Yeah, Threshing Maws can either be a fun challenge if you're in the mood for it, or you can just nope straight on out of it. I usually nope straight on out, if I'm honest. They're just not that that good. Not that good or compelling as an enemy. Or I don't think so anyway. Some people might disagree. Some people also get out and fight Thresher Maws on foot. No thank you, I'd rather drive around in the Mako. Oh, buried safe box. That's a weird thing to find. I mean, that's cool, but that might be the only buried safe box in the whole game. Really strange. It would kind of make... Oh, that looks like more random Rachni. It would kind of make sense if you found them at camps, rather than always having stuff in lockers, but... That's really interesting. Come on, my pretties. Leap out of your hole. How close do I have to get? Oh, okay. Sometimes the fixed angle of the weapon doesn't help. I didn't even mean to shoot those guys. 2 for 1 as well. That was impressive. Is that all of them? Looks like all of them. So, if that was the buried safe box, the mine must be somewhere down here. And then once we've cleared the mine, we can go and investigate the other listening post. Ooh. And more minerals. Oh, come on, you can make it. You can make it. Oh, there's 3 things in this area. That's kind of cool. Now, you're probably round the corner and on the ground, so I'm not going to bother trying to go up. And yes, I was right. On the corner, round the corner, in the ground. Oops. Alright, so what's this up here first? Oh, well, is this a probe? Or which one's this? Yeah, it's a probe. And now for the Rachni infested mine. So the camp was quite a way away, where they were building another mine. Were you never see evidence of them really living in these mines, though. How is mining supposed to work? It's weird. What's everyone armed with? That's fine. Just opened you. Come on. Play along. I mean, he didn't actually startle me, but he kind of did at the same time. There we go. I'm actually worried about poison if I find too many of them at once. Because it just bypasses your shield straight away. Where is it? Around the corner? Right, let's clear out the rest of the room before we explore those bits. Uh-oh. See, that's exactly what I'm worried about. Alright, so we've cleared the right hand side. Let's try and clear the left hand side. And hopefully not get swarmed like that quite again. I think I was mostly just shooting Rex in the back there, if I'm honest. Although I was aiming for that containment cell.
Not without an airlift. I can't make it.
I mean, you can. And now I can't remember how to bring them on me. I think that means regroup. I can use the commands, they're just not as efficient as they perhaps could be. I'm not going to be baited, I'm going to be swarmed. I'm also going to... Nope, I'm not going to do that. I am going to use barrier. And throw. Try and upset his day. There we go. That's not so bad. I'm mildly tempted to switch to an untrained assault rifle. Just for this area. How bad would an untrained assault rifle be? Honestly, that targeting reticle's terrible. Let's go back to something we're trained with, shall we? At least you'll actually hit them. Nope, hold on. Bird warrior, use lift. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I actually thought we were going to get that and then something else afterwards, but I guess they stop at that. Yeah, I've done this one, and then this mine can be a bit of a pain. Like those, if you're not expecting them, like certainly the very first time I played it, if you're not expecting them to jump out and swarm you like that, and oh god, how do I get out of this place? Oh, great. Yeah, you can get overwhelmed very quickly, and the poison attacks, or acid, I suppose it is, just ignores your shields. Yeah, you can die fairly quickly. Okay, so we've cleared this planet and listening post alpha, and now we're going to go and do, I think it's listening post theta is the next one to go and investigate, the one they lost contact with. So we're going to have to leave the really kind of cool volcano planet. Let's have a look. Oh, alright, so it's just one more heavy metal, and then I can stop bothering looking for minerals. What's that one? Oh, that's yes, going back to the. That's going back to that. Confused. Are they not going to tell me where the listening post thing is? I guess not. How very odd. Yep, get your shields up a bit. Work on your throw. Completely forget to go back to the Normandy. Well, if I'm correct, the other listening post is handily in Acheron. So let's go to Acheron. Interesting. I completely forgot to read that, so I have no idea what we just discovered on that survey, to be honest with you. Is there anything in the asteroid belt? Oh, yes. There it is. At least I think this is the other listening post. Don't think I'm wrong about that. Yes, it is this listening post. Alright, normal procedure. Explore the top. So conveniently located. Oh, you're going to be awkward, spiky terrain, aren't you? Oh, that's my favourite kind.
On my way.
on a second. Where am I on the map? Oh, right there. So I need to be going up that way. Realistically. Gonna avoid that spiky bit because it just looks like it's a pain to drive around. Can't see any Rachni. Evidence of Rachni nests. Which is one thing I honestly did expect to see. I mean, that could be one big thresher moth thing. Which I hope it's not, but it could be. It looks like it, very much like it could be. I'm always wary of big open flat spaces like that. Practically screams you're about to be ambushed by an angry worm. Yeah, no music. Very disappointing. Where's my background beats, Mass Effect? Sometimes you have some. That's combat. Pirates? Oh no. Oh! Here's evidence of Rachni. It's not near the listening post, is it? Come on, spawn. Well, I heard screams, but I don't see them spawning. I can still hear the screams of them, but still no one's... Do I have to get in amongst it? Ah, what a waste of a shot. Alright, who's going to launch next? Gonna be you? Yes. Brood warriors are kind of tough. I don't even know what attack that is that he's using. Doesn't look like spit. Shouldn't be biotics. I didn't think they were in any way biotically inclined. Unless I'm very wrong about that. No, we didn't. That looks like biotics, doesn't it? Unless I'm very confused. But who's doing the attacking? Can't be them, surely. I mean, now it looks like we got them all. Alright, where are we on the map? Still nowhere quite near the listening post. Didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, max throw, so then I'll be going for max lift afterwards. You've got... How much shields have you got now? Decent amount of shields, 270. And I forgot about Rex. Advanced throw, that's not bad. Wonder if I should get you up to advanced barrier and then start working on maybe assault rifles and combat armor. Hard to say exactly where I'm going to take Rex. Not going to give him stasis, I just don't like it. Okay, I think it's over in this direction. Unless, yes, it must be over here somewhere. What's that? Oh, that looks like it. Now we just need to find our way up to it, around to it. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be. Ooh, that's interesting. Again, that's just really annoying at the fixed angle of the gun. Or the fixed angle of the barrel of the... There we go. You still got me though, which is annoying. What, one more? Don't know what the pod things are exactly. Oh, that's never gonna... Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna hit. Far too close. Ha ha ha! 3 for 1. I'll get that before I go off planet. No. I'm gonna get it now. I've cleared out the Rachni. Oh, wait a minute. No, that could be a pain to get to. So yeah, let's do this bit first. And then get whatever that is. Is anyone still alive? What do we think? I think probably not. Oh yeah. Not is a good call. Poor bastards didn't stand a chance. How is hard 3 button presses? It's not even that fast. The mini hacking games make no sense sometimes. Really. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna switch to barrier, I think. No, you can switch to barrier too. You wonder the little things. You, however, move Garrus. Can have lift. Pretty sure I was shooting Rex.
Area secured.
Really? I guess most of those red things must have been the little baby Rachni. Weird, I thought there was going to be more. Would you reckon there's nothing really more to this place? Ooh, amps. I'm definitely checking that out. What are these? I don't know, spores or something terrible. A burned corpse. That's a really weird thing to find. I'd have preferred a corpse that was fully clothed and maybe melted by acid, but burned is really strange. When did they spit fire breath? Oops. Completely pressed the wrong button there. For that matter, I kind of want to see about those amps. Oh, would you look at that? Alright, that compared to that's genuinely pathetic what you could get. On the other hand, okay. Ooh, yeah, okay, you can have that. Slightly better than the one you could have had. But, oh man, that's a thing of beauty. I suppose, strictly speaking, getting a drop like that means I don't really need to do the DLC. The earlier you do the DLC, I think the better it is, because you do get drops like that sooner in the game, but seeing as they're supposed to level with your character, it's a teensy bit game breaking. Unless you're doing New Game Plus.
Commander, you see this? They just received a supply run 2 days ago. The Rachni worked fast.
Tell me about that supply ship. This planet is supposed to be uninhabited. The Rachni didn't come from nowhere.
Checking. This base is supplied by drone freighters, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
Wherever it is, there's probably more Rachni there. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Right.
Alright. Gotta go to Argos Row. Wonder if we've just unlocked a new system. That's not the sprint button. That's not the sprint button. I don't know if that was a sprint button, because it took me outside instead. It's got to be a sprint button. Yeah, it must be A. What a weird sprint button. Alright, we're going to Argos Row now. I think that's probably unlocked a new system for us to look at. Although I think that's now us done with Styx Theta. Yes, I do believe Gorgon is new. Not one survey-worthy planet on there. That's just disappointing. It's not a space station. That is clear. Oh, right. Off-the-shelf civilian ship modules of diverse origins. That's their excuse. Okay. Everything looks like a ship. And they've even built in their excuses as to why. Right, everybody loaded in. That is fine, I can live with that. What's the layout of this particular one? I think there'll be a little bit of wandering about to get all this. Oh. Nope. There's another warrior round that way. Okay, so that's a little self-enclosed area. It's probably not, but oh! Okay, that might have been... Yep. Looks like we have to go this way. I hate mazes. Yes. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Certainly no more enemies. That appears to have been it. Now that looks like where we're supposed to go. So in that case, let's explore every other room first. I'm willing to bet that that armor is not very good. That might be good, actually. I mean, they're just chucking the loot at us on this one. Which, I do like opening things and getting things. I do like my loot. Okay, we don't get to know anything about this place. That's fine. Let's just see what's going on in here. Records, maybe?
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
Oh, I have just remembered what one this is. Oh my god.
Sigma 23 is almost fully operational. The barracks and storage lockers are complete, and we've begun stocking the munitions. It's highly unlikely the Alliance will patrol in the nebula. I expect our only risk will be from pirates, and who'll believe them? Looks like we'll have space for 2 reinforced platoons of Cerberus commandos.
Cerberus. Is that a corporation?
Play the second
Nope.
entry.
The package arrived today for field testing. I'm told they're fundamentally similar to the units being developed on Noveria. They promised this batch would be stable. Something about them developing in proximity to the master control unit. We detected some pirates setting up an anchorage in a neighboring system. I think we'll try deploying them there first.
Where else have you got
Play the last
Rachni?
entry.
They've escaped containment. Clever bastards. We treated them like animals. We should have treated them like POWs. They're spreading. Boarding the supply ships and sending them to random destinations. They'll be all over the cluster in a week. General, if you recover this message, my advice is, Screw the Rachni. They're too smart. Use one of the other projects. Flores, signing off. For the final time.
This is a familiar story. A failed experiment with the Rachni. Nice to see humans are consistently stupid.
I can't really fault you there, Rex. And now there's quite a lot of bad guys. Oh, can I remember the way out? I hope so. Yep, okay, so I immediately go the wrong way. That's just a fantastic start. Do not engage. Do not... oh god, do not engage. Yes, I have, but... I can't remember where I'm going. Oh no, I'm lost. I'm lost. Get up. You've got... oh, hello. This is... ooh, that might be some good armor. Actually, there's plenty of time if you don't get lost. Run away! Run away! Leave. Not going to stay on an exploding ship. Something of a dramatic end there, finding out Cerberus was behind the Rachni clusters there. Not that we're shocked. Like I said, Cerberus are just comic book evil in this game. Actually, they're comic book evil in all the games, but yeah, okay, so that strikes me as a good place to end that. I think next time, so Rachni are now going to be appearing all over the place, but I think next time we are going to go back to the Citadel just to do a quick sweep of there, hand in a couple of missions, maybe do a bit of shopping for everybody, and then we're going to go and do the DLC Bring Down the Sky, which is on asteroid X57, I think it is. Yeah, asteroid X57, which is the DLC for Bring Down the Sky. That we will do after our interlude at the Citadel. So I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing. As always, if you have, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel or follow me on Twitter or Facebook or Twitch. And I hope you guys will join me for next time. Take care. Bye.